We're ready for reading, being Wednesday, April 1st. Just for today, you will need your maple tree. Remember, your book report is due by Friday. Find the paper in your language book. Today, you will need your Building New Bridges worksheet here. That was in your packet. And you need your Bright Side book, pages 72 to 79. Okay? So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and explain the worksheet. You know how we do those. You don't have to have a timer on these, but if you would, at the end of the lesson, if you would complete this on your own. It's front and there are questions on the back. And if you would have a picture sent to me, this is for grade. Okay? If you want to pause the video here and do that, you can, or you can go ahead with the video and we will go over our Bright Side reading, and then you can complete it. However you want to do it's fine. I just need it for a grade. Okay? We're on page 72 to 79. Yesterday we started the play of Hickory, Dickory, and Dock, and wishing that we were at school so we could act this out and do this. We had a good time reading our plays together. But on page 72 is where we stopped. And yesterday we were reading about Hickory, Dickory, and Dock. They're mice. And the mother went out to get food, and they want to kind of sneak out on their own once the cat is asleep. That's right. When the cat's away, the mice will play. That's right. All right, so we're on page 72, and we're going to start at scene 1. Okay, so they've all decided to go out together. Narrator, I'll do that. So the 3 disobedient little mice started off with Hickory showing the way. Soon they came to a crack in the wall. Hickory stuck his head through and found everything quiet, for the family of people that lived in the house were fast asleep. He squeezed through the crack, followed by his 2 brothers. Their little hearts beat very fast, for they knew if they were discovered, they would have to run for their lives. But the house was so still they gained courage and crept along over a thick carpet until they came to a stairway. Hickory, what shall we do now? Dickory, should we go back? Dock, no, let's go down. So let me choose a reader here for narrator. Kayla. Hey, Kayla. So if you would read at the bottom of page 72, narrator 1. Thank you, Miss Kayla. Let me grab another person here for narrator 2. Ethan. Hey, Ethan, if you could read narrator 2 for me. Thank you, Ethan. Dickory. What is it? Hickory, I don't know, but I'm afraid. Doc, is it alive? Hickory says, I wish Mother were here. Then, seeing the clock, paid no attention to them, but kept ticking steadily away, and seemed to mind its own business. They plucked up their courage and began running about. Only seconds later, Dickory uttered a delighted squeal that brought his brothers to his side. Let me pick somebody. Abby. Hey, Abby, if you could read narrator 2. Thank you, ma'am. Doc, this is better than a cupboard or a pantry, and I shouldn't be surprised if there were plenty more good things around if we only hunt for them. With full bellies, the mice continued to explore. Nearly, scene 2, so it's going to change. Nearly an hour past midnight, they returned to the clock and looked at it curiously. It doesn't seem to be alive. No, although it does make so much noise. I'm going behind it to see what I can find. Let's see, narrator 2 there. Jillian. Hey, Jill, Can you read narrator 2? Thank you, Jillian. Without saying anything to his brothers, Doc ran up the side of the clock until he came to the works. He was just about to nibble at a glistening wheel to see what it tasted like when suddenly, bang, went the clock. The noise nearly deafened the poor little mouse. He gave a scream of terror and ran down the clock as fast as he could go. Because they don't know what a clock is. They thought it was something to eat. What was that? It sounded terrible. Run, run, back to the nest. Narrator 2. Let me grab someone here. Let's see. Lucy. Hey, Lucy. Narrator 2 there. Thank you, Lucy. Now, another scene, scene 3, so things change. It was only when they were safe in their nest again that they stopped to breathe, and their little hearts beat fast for an hour afterward. So great had been their terror. When Mamma Mouse came back in the morning, bringing a quantity of nice flour with her for breakfast, they told her of their adventure. We should never have left the nest. It was terrible. Please forgive us. Let's see if I can find someone from Mama Mouse. Let's see. Mom, I'm trying to get a girl for Mom. Oh, let's see. Hold on. I don't know if all my ladies are... Chloe. Ha! There we go. Chloe, Mama Mouse. Thank you, Chloe. Mama Mouse was right, for Hickory and Dicory and Doc never ran off again. Let's look at page 77. What clue tells you that this is a fictional play? The animals are talking. That is correct. Number 2, in which act and scene do Hickory, Dicory, and Doc leave their nest? If you look back, they leave in Act 2. It is scene 1. It's on page 72. So the 3 disobedient little mice started off. And number 3, how did Hickory, Dicory, and Doc change throughout the story? That's right. At the beginning, they wanted to disobey. And at the end, they wanted to what? Yeah, they wanted to obey. That's right. Sometimes us mamas know a little bit more than you think we may know, right? All right. So, I'm going to let you read on your own. We're going through 79. You're going to read Sing the Mighty Power of God by Isaac Watts. This is when we look at the beautiful sunset or a sky full of stars, we can't help but think of the Creator who gave us all these wonderful things. Isaac Watts wrote this song to praise God for all the beautiful things He has made. So these are lyrics. Lyrics are words to songs. So you're going to read this. We will start on page 79 tomorrow. We'll go over the questions together. You don't have to do the questions. We'll start there tomorrow, go over those questions together, and then we will read from there. Okay? So your reading assignment today is just to read these lyrics. I sing the mighty power of God. Just read them. We'll do the questions tomorrow. But you also have your building new bridges. Read and answer the questions. Okay? And just make sure this is sent to me, for a grade. All right? So I know the video is a little shorter, but I need you to do those 2 assignments in addition to our reading together. So if you're following along in our day after reading, we will have language.